What's up, guys? It's Mikey and Sam from Mallory Knox. We're at Reading Festival 2014, and you're watching BandApp TV.
Yeah, that'll do.
BandApp TV.
Alright, it's Colin here from BandApp with Sam and Mikey from Mallory Knox. How you guys doing?
How you doing, man? Yeah, not too bad. Yourself?
Happy days, mate. Really good. So,
Good.
NME stage a bit later on.
Yeah.
How you feeling? Step up from last year?
Yeah, man, can't wait. I mean, I remember back to sort of, we spoke last year, didn't we? Kind of just about how mental it was, and it really hasn't changed any since then, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, to play the second stage is as much of an honour as it is the main, you know, and we just can't wait to get out there and get stuck
What sort
in,
of vibe are you feeling? So what have you been up to, like, in the summertime? Have you done many more of these, as they say?
Yeah, we were quite quiet on the festival front this year, but I think we needed to be after last year. I think this year so far has just been about recording the second album and then a few shows here and there, but this is like the one that it's all been leading up to for us, you know, since we've come out of the studio. So.
Oh, wicked. So you're just gagging to
this
get out
is
there,
it,
really, yeah.
So when's it out? Is it in September?
It's out in October.
October time, right?
So it's been obviously. It always is a long time coming when you're in the band. Like, you've had these songs for a good couple of years, so just kind of itching to get it out there now and see what happens with it.
So how are you finding that balance in the set with old stuff and new stuff? Because that can sometimes
really
be
good,
a bit,
actually. It's
bit
working
tricky.
really well. We've had a couple of warm-up shows before Reading, and yeah, they seem to sit really nicely in the set. People seem to be vibing off of them already, and yeah, it's just a really great, positive kind of vibe so far. Hopefully they'll all fit in quite as nicely, you know?
Yeah.
It's always a bit dodgy, isn't it, when you get a set and then like you drop a new one in and sometimes it doesn't
I
quite
think
flow.
we picked the song, like we're playing a brand new one today that's not been released yet, but we were very careful in picking it. We just wanted to be like just a straight up rock song that people can move around to if they don't know it. So
I suppose the trick is to kind of not scare people off.
Yeah.
But, you know, because people like a band to change and grow, don't they? But they don't always want it to be. You kind of move there rather than go one to another.
Exactly,
It's a little bit too much of a shock and I don't like it.
That's it.
So, Ghost in the Mirror, iTunes #1.
Yeah,
How about
man.
that?
It's crazy right now. You know, it's just kind of every time it gets in the charts, even, you know, you get that little pang of like excitement, that kind of like, oh my god. No, you especially I think because it's online and it's kind of I don't use iTunes or anything like that, you know, so it's never something that I'm fully up to date with. So whenever someone tells me about it and I actually look on it and, you know, you're on this like swanky iTunes page or whatever it is, you know, it's like, oh my god.
I still buy CDs.
Yeah,
and I like to load them in so you get like the full WAV or something like that. Because I can't do iTunes either.
That's
it's
the
just
thing.
something nerdy in my audio head.
I miss the smell of the lyric page. I really do. Like you can't do it digitally. I miss opening it and like going, sitting on the end of the bed reading the lyrics,
just
like,
sniffing the CD.
Literally, you know that it's like the new car smell, it's like the new CD smell. It's like,
I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and we were talking about like you know, when you used to go to video shops and you used to go there and see what was there and look around and then you kind of be inspired. And these days, it's arguably down to making sure you've got the most marketed money.
It's very channeled, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. So you don't really get as much joy of discovery.
As I said, the amount of bands I got, that's how I got into like bands like Taking Back Sunday and that kind of.
Well, it was the scene, wasn't it? It wasn't really like something on the front page of iTunes. No, it was, you know, you go into the record store, you talk to the guy behind the counter, and he'd recommend something, and you put it on for you to actually listen to.
For sure. I mean, I think on saying that, I think there's a lot to be said for like the related artists page and things on things like Spotify and Deezer and things like that. Excuse me. Simply because, you know, like, but that's only if you kind of use it. You know, like, I mean, a lot of people fall into the trap, I think, of downloading the songs they want and then sticking just to those. But if you do actually sort of explore on those related artist pages, I've found so many great bands from that recently, you know. So it's I think there's still an aspect of that. It's just not quite so personal, maybe, as a record store used to be.
I mean, I suppose it's just a lamentation of the old days, that kind of thing. You know, you can always sit there. It's moving forward, all that kind of stuff.
Miss old Hedgehog records. You know what I mean? That's the thing.
So Leeds tomorrow.
Yes.
It's all good. And then what's next for the boys? You guys touring?
Yeah, well, we've got a tour coming up in November, which we're really excited about. We can't wait to kind of get back out on the road. You know, so we've done a few shows here and there, but nothing of any length. You know, so it's going to be really nice to just get back out on the road, kind of get into the flow of tour again, and kind of enjoy that whole experience.
Days. So, got to wrap it up in a minute. So, Dream Festival. You could pick 3 headliners. What are you feeling?
Current or
can be anything you want, mate. Hence the dream lineup. So you can even
Right.
have dead members coming back to life, especially for you.
So I'm gonna do it like a We'll try and do kind of a themed one, because otherwise you could just go all over the place, couldn't you? I think I'd go for like icons. I think I'd go for the Beatles, Queen,
MJ.
And MJ, yeah.
MJ. Anybody that's got dead members, basically.
Yeah, but the thing is, I would kind of look at it as the people that maybe I'm not necessarily that into, but the people that I wish that I had had a chance to like just see that one time.
Cool, good choice.
So yeah, that'd be mine. And
nice one.
I think that might cost a lot of money to set up, though.
Yeah, absolutely. So, cheers, fellas. Anyway, thanks for your time.
Thank
really
you so
appreciate it. It was good to chat, and have a great show later.
Thank you.